Hi and welcome to Epic Luxury Travel and Lifestyle. Ever wondered what a wedding celebration of the rich and famous looks like? From celebrity drama to royal exquisiteness to Bollywood glamour, the world's most expensive weddings are truly something to behold. In this video, we are going to take a look at the 5 most expensive weddings the world has ever seen. From opulent display of wealth to unbelievably lavish ceremonies, these weddings have it all. We'll be exploring what made each one so special and why they continue to be talked about years later. So let's take a look at some of the world's most lavish weddings that left us in awe. But before we begin, make sure you hit those like and subscribe buttons so we can bring you more amazing videos. Now, without any further ado, let's begin. Number 5. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, $12 million. Kanye West and Kim Kardashian may have been the perfect poster couple for a pricey wedding, as their nuptials solidified the fact that they are not afraid of a hefty bill or two. They celebrated their wedding week in 2014 in both France and Italy. Their wedding ceremony in Florence, Italy, as it was estimated to have cost around $2.8 million. The lavish ceremony took place at a historic fortress and was adorned with white peonies and tulips provided by celebrity florist Jeff Leatham. For her special day, Kim made sure to look absolutely stunning in her custom Givenchy haute couture wedding gown, which featured a high neckline, sheer panels, long sleeves, and an incredibly long train. The perfect princess-worthy dress for the occasion. The dress was perfectly complemented by her silk veil and cost around $500,000. The couple also spent a pretty penny on the reception at the Chateau of Versailles. The soiree boasted of firework displays, a 50-piece orchestra, and 5 separate cakes. John Legend also serenaded the couple as they shared their first dance. Needless to say, the couple spared no expense for their joyous day. Kim and Kanye's wedding was just a drop in the ocean for their combined incomes, but for us mere mortals, it was quite a hefty bill. Sadly, they announced their split in 2022. Number 4. Prince William and Kate Middleton, $34 million. The 4th most expensive wedding in the world belongs to the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, Prince William and Catherine Kate Middleton, who very famously married in 2011. The Grade 1 listed Gothic revival structure of Westminster Abbey was transformed into a flowering site of romance and celebration as 1,900 guests were invited to attend the ceremony. The bride wore a stunning ivory and satin Alexander McQueen dress with a stunning 9-foot train and intricate lace sleeves, famously designed by Sarah Burton. Her tiara was a 9-carat Cartier halo tiara passed down from Queen Elizabeth II. The bride's younger sister, Pippa Middleton, also caught the world's attention when she walked Kate down the aisle in her elegant maid of honor dress. A simple white, floor-length bridesmaid dress also designed by Sarah Burton. For their guests, the wedding was a lavish event. From the horse-drawn carriage to the live orchestra, the wedding was a spectacle for everyone in attendance. The newlywed couple shared their first kiss as Duke and Duchess on the balcony at Buckingham Palace, and they later celebrated their nuptials at an intimate reception in the Buckingham Palace staterooms featuring a live performance by Ellie Goulding. For the reception, the couple changed into a matching Dolce & Gabbana tuxedo and dress. The most expensive part of the wedding by far was the security for the day, which was estimated to cost up to $6.3 million. The wedding was an international sensation, with hundreds of thousands of people lining the mall to catch a glimpse of the couple and even more tuning in from around the world. It was viewed by an estimated 2 billion people worldwide. From the gowns to the carriage, the wedding of Prince William and Kate Middleton will remain one of the most iconic moments in history. Number 3. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, $45 million. The most recent and arguably most expensive wedding to hit the headlines was that of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle in 2018. The royal affair was estimated to have cost a whopping £45 million and featured a star-studded guest list that included the likes of George and Amal Clooney, David and Victoria Beckham, and Oprah Winfrey. The wedding was a triumph for British fashion, as Meghan Markle wore an exquisite Givenchy gown for the ceremony, and the bridesmaids and page boys were all dressed in outfits designed by British designer Claire Waite-Keller. The royal wedding took place at Windsor Castle, with the ceremony taking place in the historic St. George's Chapel. The venue featured a beautiful floral archway created by florist Philippa Craddock, as well as a stunningly composed choir which sang during the ceremony. The newlyweds exchanged vows in front of 600 guests and were joined by family, friends, and celebrities for their big day. A post-ceremony lunch was held in the grounds of Windsor Castle. The event was attended by over 200 people, and guests were asked to make donations to 7 of their chosen charities instead of bringing gifts. The couple also opted for an unconventional wedding cake with a lemon and elderflower sponge provided by London's Violet Bakery and a tower of 10 different types of desserts. The after-party was held at Frogmore House, which was decked out with a huge marquee and featured a light show and performance by the band, the Kingdom Choir. The evening was rounded off with an intimate dinner for 200 guests, and the newlyweds were pictured dancing the night away to the sounds of a live DJ. The wedding was the most talked about event of the year, and the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are happily married, with 3 children and enjoying life in Los Angeles as they decided that the traditional royal life was not for them. Number 2. Mittal and Amit Bhatia, $66 million. Indians often go big when it comes to weddings, and there is no better example of that than the festivities of Mittal to Amit Bhatia. The daughter of steel magnate, billionaire Lakshmi Mittal, married investment banker Amit Bhatia in a lavish ceremony held in Paris in 2004. The wedding was said to have cost an estimated $66 million and was attended by over 1,000 guests. The wedding celebrations included a 6-day extravaganza of parties and events that including the traditional Sangeet, Mehndi, and Indian ceremony at the breathtaking Palace of Versailles. The ceremony was followed by a Bollywood-style reception held at the Château de Vaux-le-Vicomte, where guests were served caviar, lobster, and truffles. The bride wore a breathtaking custom-made couture gown by Spanish designer Manuel Moda. In contrast, the groom wore a stunning gold sherwani. There was a spectacular firework display costing around $1 million, performances by Kylie Minogue and international DJs, and even an extravagant banquet served in exquisite golden plates, not to mention the $1.5 million of fine wine. The Mittal Bhatia wedding was certainly a grand affair and one that will be remembered for years to come. All the Indian rituals and customs were incorporated perfectly, making this a truly unforgettable event. Furthermore, it served as a reminder of the grandeur and extravagance that can accompany a wedding when money is no object. Number 1. Prince Charles and Diana, $110 million. Yes, it's the royal wedding of all royal weddings. In 1981, Prince Charles and Lady Diana Spencer tied the knot in a fairy tale ceremony in London. The event was watched by a staggering 750 million people worldwide, making it the most watched event in television history at that time. From the gown to the venues, everything chosen for their special day was fit for a king and queen. The gown itself was an extravagant piece, crafted with 10,000 pearls and an extravagant 25-foot train. Its designers were husband and wife team Elizabeth and David Emanuel. The gown was estimated at $115,000, while the groom wore his full military dress uniform. The wedding venue, London's St. Paul's Cathedral, was also an incredibly expensive choice. Not only did it require a royal donation to cover the fees associated with renting the space, but other lavish decorations and renovations were also funded by the royal family. Not to mention there were over 3,000 guests in attendance, each of whom had a seat in the Grand Cathedral. As the couple exited the church after the ceremony, they were cheered by thousands. The newlyweds then rode to Buckingham Palace in an open carriage. They were joined by millions of people who lined the streets to celebrate their union. The after-party was held at Buckingham Palace and featured an ornately decorated 500-foot-long marquee. The grounds also featured an extravagant flower display that cost an estimated $700,000. Coupled with entertainment and a delicious wedding meal, this celebration was sure to be an affair to remember. The total cost for the royal wedding was estimated to be around $110 million in today's US dollars. Over the years, the wedding has come to be regarded as the costliest wedding of all time and an extravagant celebration for the British people. Little did Princess Diana know that this marriage would not last and remain tainted with tragedy and media attention. When it comes to the world's most expensive weddings, it's clear that no expense is spared. From royal weddings to Hollywood nuptials, these celebrations are truly once-in-a-lifetime events. Whether you dream of having a lavish wedding or are simply curious to see how the other half live, the 5 weddings featured here all stand out as some of the most expensive and extravagant of all time. Subscribe to our channel for more videos, and don't forget to leave a comment telling us what you think. Thanks for watching. See you in the next epic video.